Hey there, everyone. Sunday morning, 11:17 a.m. on the East Coast. Super fast video, but we have to answer some questions for those who want to update the NHL algorithm themselves. I'm getting questions about some of the methods to updating this, and we won't go through everything, but we are going to go through some of the finalizing things that you can do if you've got a copy of the file and you just don't know what to do. So I'm going to back up for 1 second. There's an injury report that needs to be updated. I've discussed that in another video. There's this thing that needs to be updated. If you right click on the team, what did I say, 2022 stats? I don't even know if I typed it right. You just right click and refresh here, and everything's going to open up, and you need to double check to make sure that these formulas are still working and pull these formulas down. I know I'm going really fast and I'm talking in words that you might not understand, but I got to run, so we got to do this super quick today. So you pull that formula down, make sure that these team names are the same as the abbreviation is the same here, whatever, that's fine. Player stats updated from RotoWire. I showed that in another video. Goalie stats have to be updated here from RotoWire. That's shown in another video. Starting goalies have to go over here. I haven't even discussed that, but it's too complicated to talk about right now. Once that stuff is done, here's the thing that's kind of important in this video for people asking me about odds and then getting stuff into the cube so that we can look at it right here. Because right now we have no games right here. We don't have any games for today, but we're going to get there before the end of the video and I'll explain how. So here in the daily odds extractor, there's going to be a setup for the game that's going to show up over here. It's from RotoWire, and it's this information right here. RotoWire has an odds, sports betting odds for NHL. When you go there, you get something like this, okay? Let's get rid of everything here for a second, show you what it looks like completely blank. So there's nothing here when you get rid of all this. When you go over to here, you Control A on the keyboard, Control C. You just copied everything. Now you go over here, you right click, you paste with this one, match destination formatting thing here. You paste that right there. You're going to get a bunch of games that are going to pop up down here. The number of games matter in the day. It has to go right here. If you put the wrong number of games in the day, it doesn't work right. So you need to figure out how many games there are today. There's 4 games today. Now this all works right now because we do have all the goalies correct, or I don't know if they're correct, but we do have potential starting goalies already showing up here. So all this works. If we didn't have goalies showing up there, like if somebody's name was gone, if Connor Ingram wasn't here, what happens is stuff breaks. So you got to make sure that all the goalies are showing up in the goalie sheet over here, that all the starting goalies' names appear in this thing right here. All right, so now you get this information. What you're going to do with this is you're going to copy everything right to about here. You don't need to include the goalie strength number, but you need to copy everything right about here. You're going to copy that. Then you're going to go over to the cube sheet. You're going to paste it as values in the first available row where there's a team. Paste as values, not a regular paste. Paste as values. That's this one, the 1, 2, 3 one. Now you've got formulas over here you need to pull down. Pull them down. You got formulas over here you need to pull down. You've got projected scores that you need to pull down. And then you've got all the games for the day. Put the proper date here, 10/24. That should do it. Now you go back to results pivot, you refresh, and there you go. And I haven't looked at it today because I'm busy and I'm not betting. I got a million things to do. But let's look at it really fast. It's San Jose supposed to crush Boston because Linus Ullmark, who played well last game, is actually playing astonishing. So San Jose is off to a great start this year. That's probably why. But, I mean, you can see why Vegas is saying they're an underdog. Boston's probably going to wake up a little bit. But that's pretty amazing at that line. Clearly, we need to do some work on projected scores because Nashville is so bad that Minnesota is supposed to beat them 6.6 to negative 0.3. Huge margin. Not a bad line for Minnesota, who's off to an undefeated start. This guy's a brand new goalie. I heard that on Off the Wall Hockey Guy was talking about 2 goalies starting today that don't start much. I think that's what he was talking about. He likes an over in this game. Only if Nashville doesn't contribute some goals would that not make it over because it says Minnesota's going to get there. Then you got Detroit and Chicago. Does like Detroit. Does Detroit have any left wingers yet? Hold on a second. Refresh this. Wait a minute. I think no. Detroit still doesn't have any right wings. What is going on? I didn't answer that question yesterday. Weird. All right, so predicts a high-scoring game here because there's no goaltending, and I hate to say Marc-Andre Fleury, no goaltending, but that's what it's saying. Chicago, bad news. Bad news, Chicago team this year. Then you got Islanders and the Knights. Wow, I like to see Islanders. So how about that? All right, good luck, everyone. Maui picks be winning.